On this Memorial Day weekend, a remarkable and heartbreaking story of service and sacrifice. The Wise family from Arkansas had 3 sons serving in the military in Afghanistan. Within 2 years, 2 were killed. The youngest, Beau Wise, designated a sole survivor and pulled from the battlefield in Afghanistan. Their story told in Beau's memoir, 3 Wise Men. I sat down with Beau Wise in Washington earlier this week. What was it like growing up a Wise boy?
I was kind of constantly getting pulled into various different shenanigans, a variety, mostly instigated by Jeremy.
It was Jeremy, the oldest, who led the pack of Wise siblings, telling brothers Ben and Beau, we'll always have each other. No matter what happens, you'll always have 2 brothers to lean on. But 9/11 would change everything.
We just got a report in that there's been some sort of explosion at the World Trade Center in New York City.
All 3 of the Wise boys eventually deploying to Afghanistan in what would become America's longest war. Beau, a Marine, Ben, a Green Beret, Jeremy, a Navy SEAL, and later a CIA contractor. Beau's brothers serving 8 combat deployments combined, both becoming husbands and fathers, snatching precious moments at home with loved ones. Happy birthday to you. But always returning to the next tour. They both saw a lot of action.
They saw a lot, but I think Ben might have seen probably the most.
Beau worried about Ben, but not so much about Jeremy.
From the beginning, I wasn't really worried about him. I mean, it was just, he was invincible, you know, in my mind.
Invincible in the way only an older brother can be, but not against a suicide bomber.
We turn now to the other major story this evening, Afghanistan, where a grim portrait is emerging tonight.
Jeremy was among 7 CIA employees or contractors killed in Coast Afghanistan, the deadliest attack on the CIA in more than 25 years. Beau was in Helmand Province at the time. Tell me about the day that Jeremy died.
Immediately, first response was absolute anger. I really wanted to just, you know. And then the shock came over and it was just numb for a while.
Beau and Ben would return for Jeremy's funeral, Ben telling Beau, I can't believe I'm the oldest brother now. But soon, Beau would be the oldest. Some 2 years later in 2012, with Ben and Beau both in Afghanistan, the Wise family would suffer another shattering loss.
He took 8 to 10 rounds that traveled south to north through his chest, legs, and groin. And he was a fighter, and he fought for 6 days. And they eventually lifted him to Landstuhl Hospital in Germany. And after 6 days, he eventually succumbed to his wounds.
Beau served as what's called a guardian angel among those who escorted his brother's body back home. Beau with the realization he was now a sole survivor, one of the only ones with that designation since World War II. The commandant told you that night, told your parents that night you would not be put in harm's way.
I didn't take that news very well at the time. I do now.
Jeremy's CIA service is now commemorated with a star on the CIA memorial wall. Beau, unable to attend the memorial service in 2010, saw that star for the first time this week. Still emotional hours later. CIA Director Bill Burns honoring Jeremy as well.
You talked to his brother today.
I did, which was a privilege because, you know, Jeremy Wise, as you well know, is a remarkable patriot, a Navy SEAL before he came to CIA, in a family of remarkable patriots.
The weight of that wall ever present.
This memorial wall is hallowed ground for CIA. It now holds 137 stars, each one marking a CIA officer who was killed in the line of duty. CIA officers go to places that others can't go, to hard places around the world to collect information, to disrupt adversaries, to fight terrorists. And so, almost by definition, what we do at CIA is rarely seen. It's often not well understood. People take enormous risks here, and those risks are very real, and the sacrifices that they and their families make are very real as well.
Very real indeed. Our thanks to Director Burns, to the Wise family, and to Beau's co-author, Tom Soleo. Beau tells us Ben and Jeremy's families are doing well, and that one day he hopes to take their young sons to visit that sacred space at the CIA.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.